So up next, Barry.
It took us a little while, but this is Bo, the 5'2" player, and Barry is back. And unfortunately, he's still struggling to make contact with the baseball. Got a really tough assignment here, lefty on lefty, but not just lefty on lefty. Chris Sale, and Chris Sale is giving Barry, slumping Barry, all kinds of fits, right? Barry could not be happier to see the Boston Red Sox leave town. The Arizona Diamondbacks come come into town, and Barry might be finding it. One of the keys that people say is, somebody's really on the baseball when they're lining it right back up the middle. They're on the baseball. That's a base hit straight up the middle for Barry right there. But just take a look at the batting average. He gets another single here late in this game. The Giants are trailing. Now, thankfully, the Giants are staying afloat, despite the fact that Barry Bonds is struggling in this return season. In case you missed episode 2, you should go back and watch it. But he got hurt and missed a bunch of the season. We elected not to start over and to keep going with it. And yeah, things got tough. Gets a single up the middle off of Andrew Chafin. Really tough lefty. As you can see here, Barry had a 2-for-4 day. This is the first multi-hit game he's had in a while. Look at the batting average. It's down to 258. That is not Barry Bonds. Like, he hasn't hit that low since his earlier days with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going against Madison Bumgarner, he hit this one good. He hit this one deep. This one might be, now it ain't Scott. But it was a perfect. He's on the baseball. That one was close to going out of here. Gotta be at least encouraged by it. Oh, he's more than encouraged. Boom. That is a no-doubter. The first home run for Barry Bonds in over 15 games. That's crazy. 15 home runs on the season, just so happens. And maybe now, he's back. Look at him. Look, Mitch Haniger just dropped the bat. You don't talk to him for a second. He knows he's been struggling. They're going to pick up the bat, Mitch. It's all right. Barry's fired up in the dugout. His teammates are happy for him. That has probably never happened before in real life. But it's okay. It's all right. This is why he's back. Now, on the road against the Oakland A's, not far away. It's a Bay Area thing. Barry's trying to keep it going. Kyle Muller, another tough lefty. Look at Barry, lines it into left field for a single. Yeah, it's starting to come. It's starting to come together. He's fired up. Yeah, off of a single to left field. That's when you know that you're struggling. When you get fired up off the single to left field early in the baseball game, and you're Barry Bonds, especially. Top of the ninth. They're already up 3-2. Got a runner on first base. Can he do some more with it? Rips a base hit to center field. And all right, I'm beginning to believe again. At first, we were a bit shaky. Here he is. The A's were up 2-0 here in the top of the fourth. In the next game of this series, he finds a gap. That's going to be a double. When Barry is on fire, he's hitting a lot of doubles and dingers. D&D, doubles and dingers. That's what you want from Barry. That's what you want from pretty much every power hitter. So you get that OPS up. Now, taking on the Angels, Jose Suarez is the pitcher. I don't know if Jose can hold him. Jose didn't even get a chance to face him in this game. He went out very early, and there wasn't much relief as Barry finds a gap again. Doubles and dingers, baby. He's going to get into second. Almost thought about third. Gets back there, lost his mind for a second. He thought he was 25-year-old Barry Bonds can stretch things into a triple. No, that ain't gonna happen. Just be happy here. His 11th double of the season. He's driving in runs. He's hitting again, at least 1 for 3 in this game. And the Giants are destroying the Angels. And Barry says, why not? Why not add a single up the middle? C&I single up the middle. Fantastic day for Bonds. Next game of this series, and Bonds is back. We've been getting the doubles. That's a dinger. Deep Tyler Anderson. No, sir. Another way you know that Barry's really on it is that it really doesn't matter lefty, righty, nothing. He's taking lefties deep. It doesn't matter. He's back. I feel confident in saying, look at this swing. Kapow. he just makes you come up with new onomatopoeia when he's on 9-2 though. I got onomatopoeia for this game. They getting a pie out. But this one's going deep. That one's going too. Barry won't quit. It's a 9-3 game. They're probably still gonna lose. But Barry is on fire. 17 dingers now for Barry. Can he still get 30? If for a minute I was like, yeah, no, we're gonna have to set like a different kind of thing. I mean, we already did. It was ultimately, I mean, initially at the beginning of the season, we were trying to see if he could break his own record, 73 home runs, and he was hitting a lot of dingers earlier. But then he went to a little bit of slump, and he got hurt, and that just kind of changed it. So now the objective has to be to hit 30 home runs. He's at 17. We'll see if he can keep going from there. Aaron Loop might get smacked for a loop right here because Barry's on fire. This one finds the gap. Barry is going in the second. Barry is, sometimes he looks like he might try that triple, but maybe later. Maybe later when he gets the wheels really greased. That's his 12th double of the season. 12 doubles, 17, 18 home runs. And I mean, at this point for him, it's like 60 games. So Ryan Tepera up in that very high scoring game. Believe it or not, the Giants bullpen completely fell apart. They were winning 12-1 at one point during this game. Literally gave up 10 unanswered runs, but had to hold on and win in extra innings. You want to talk about need some bullpen assistance, and throughout this season, this has been happening. So Barry cannot stop swinging ever. So now the Texas Rangers come into town early in this one. And Jacob deGrom, hey, he doesn't care. Oh, yet another sign that Barry's on fire. He's smacking Jacob deGrom around. So, yeah, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. What does Barry care about these lefty-lefty matchups? Not a lot. Finds a base hit to the left field. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nathan Eovaldi. That one... Ooh, look at what that pitch was, though. And he hit it out. That was on the outside corner. Barry says, I hit it where it's thrown. He's here. He's here. He's here. 18 dingers for Barry Bonds at this point with the alternate jerseys on. Mitch Haniger's not even making a big deal out of it no more because he knows. He knows what's happening. The opposing teams might start really going into intentional walks as they were doing earlier in the season. They were walking him a lot, but as he started to struggle, that was, slowing down. But they might have to pick that strategy back up. Here we are against the Tampa Bay Rays, already up 3-0. Make it a little bit, well, not almost. That one hit the top of the wall. That is an AT&T Park single there, because that one probably should have been a double, but he had to settle for the single because he cammed off to the outfielder really quickly. 3-0. Hey, nobody's catching that one except for a little man in a boat in McCovey Cove. That one is gone. Another dinger for Barry. Number 19. He really didn't quite kill that as much as he normally does. Some of those shots of exit velocity of just under at 98 miles per hour. But he got enough of it to get it out. But don't look now. The Tampa Bay Rays are up. Tyler Glass now is pitching. Can he hold the lead? He cannot. Because Barry takes him out. Oppo. Boppo. What a swing. And he's up to 20. He is ablaze right now. Like, somebody's got to get a fire extinguisher for Barry Bonds because he is on one. The Braves, going into Atlanta to take on the Braves. The Braves are 19 games over 500 at this point. Max Fried, another good lefty, doesn't freaking matter. Dingers and doubles, or doubles and dingers, whatever you want to say. D&D. It's still happening. That one hits the foul pole. 21 dingers on the year for Barry. Have mercy. Donk. That's special. That's special. Here he is, same game. No, I'm sorry. It's the next game in the series against Kyle Wright. Trailing by a run, he finds the gap again. That's going to be another double. This OPS is going to be insane. It's going to be insane. Kyle Wright's still in the game. Kyle Wright wishing maybe that he wasn't still in the game. because Barry hit another pitch on the outside corner out to straightaway center field. Hot diggity dog. What is going on in here today? 22 for Barry. Mike Soroka, can he have better luck against a red hot Barry Bonds who has raised his average into the high 280s? Nope, he can't. He cannot. Every starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves during this series has been touched. And it was very, very nasty. 23 dingers for Barry Bonds. That one went to straightaway center field. Man, he's out here. Taking on the Phillies, Zach Wheeler is the first pitcher to face. Look at Barry. Average up to 287. It was down to 250 at one point. Has raised his average 37 points. Generally, the only way you're going to raise your average that much in such a short period of time is because you haven't played a lot of games. But don't want to take anything away from Barry. He has been that hot. Can Zach Wheeler slow him down? I don't know. That one's deep. That's off the wall. It didn't get out, but it's a double. I'm telling you, he is racking up the extra base hits and the total bases overall. Back playing Atlanta again. Iglesias is trying to get him. That one hung. He lucky he got that baseball back. Instead, the perfect single to center field. Bottom of the 8th inning, trying to get a rally going for his team. Didn't really work. Spoiler alert. Down 8-5. The Braves are a really good team, and AJ Minter is a tough, hard-throwing left-hander, but it doesn't freaking matter. Doubles and dingers. This one is going, and it's a foggy day, so I hope the man in the boat, was paying attention, because he might have got dunked in the head at McCovey Cove. 24 home runs for Barry Bonds. Can he get to 25 before the end of this month? This is the month of August in this season, so he only has one full month of baseball to play before the postseason, which the Giants hope to be playing in, as they now welcome in the Cincinnati Reds for a series that should actually be kind of easy for the Giants, because the Reds are really bad right now. Bonds drops that one in for a base hit. The Giants up 4-1, handling business thus far. Let's take a look at where they are though in the standings. There's only 3 more games left in the month of August. The Giants are 3rd in the division. They're also right in the thick of things with the wild card. So things are happening. In this final series of the month, they head over to San Diego to take on the Padres, and just take a look at some of these numbers of how good Bonds has been of late. Got his average up to 300, 24 home runs, 61 RBI, 953 OPS. He scored 50 runs, and this is only in 323 at bats, and he's not done. Seth Lugo, hey, you just like everybody else, sir. And that is home run number 25 for Barry Bonds. 102.7 exit velocity to the opposite field. He is no respect of directions. Left, right, center, it doesn't matter. Look at that swing. Beautiful. Let's look at his stats though. Where he is right now. 25 home runs, 63 driven in. He's got 6 stolen bases as well. I mean, you see the on fire thing. He actually was on a 10-game hit streak, got that broken, but started back up with this game you just saw with the Padres. So he's on fire, tearing it up. I thought the average dipped to 299, but you guys, appreciate you watching. Like the video, subscribe, and wait up for episode 4.